in the hands of a true assassin.
How's it going, YouTubers? Cornwolf here. Thank you for joining me for another video today, and today we've got a look at Hitman 2 and all the new features, goodies, enhancements that are coming to this game. As the video is going to be launched, we're just a couple of days away from the initial pre-release, if you want to call it that. The release is on the 13th of November, but if you're lucky enough to pre-order it, you will get your hands on it around the 9th, which is fantastic. I have pre-ordered the briefcase edition on the Xbox One, so I will be doing an unboxing of that just because it's Hitman briefcase and you get rubbered up. Why not? What have we got new in this new Hitman game? So we'll just rattle through it and try and I'll put in a few bits where I can. I have played the game at Eurogamer, so I can offer a little bit of what it's going to be like. So we've got 6 new locations. I guess the thing before we get into the actual locations is the fact that this game isn't episodic anymore. Personally, I think it worked really well, but I can understand why studios don't go with the episodic feel anymore, because obviously they want to get all the cash up front as opposed to drip feeding it out and charging £10 a season or an episode or whatever. So either or, but I do think that worked really well with Hitman, is the episodic nature, because you had a level, you could complete the main story, and then you could go back and go, right, I want to kill him in this way and I want to kill him in that way, and there was loads of things and rewarding elements to the game for you to keep going back and doing those levels. But you know, whatever, still love Hitman, you know, it doesn't make any difference. I just think it did work quite well. So back to the locations. We've got 6 locations in this new Hitman game. We've got Miami, which is the one that you're seeing on the screen now, or you will be seeing throughout this video, which is the racing circuit, which is something that almost came to life. F1 wanted to go to Miami to do a street circuit race, but don't think that quite panned out. It's something I spoke to the Kodak Moments guys about when we've done a couple of episodes on it, and it's way back when we'd been playing Hitman back in, is it 2016? Is it? No, not 2016, 2014 I think it was. When that came out, we were loving it, and we said how awesome would it be to have a race and you could sabotage someone's car, and yay, we've got it. So that's based in Miami. Colombia, which is the tropical rainforest. So that's going to be really, really good. Hoping there's going to be a few Predator Easter eggs and any other film that's been featured in a jungle. We'll talk a little bit more about some of the extra things that are coming with the rainforest. Mumbai, so the first time I think we're going to India. That's going to be loads of fun. Feeling that's going to be a little bit like Marrakesh from the previous game. So that's going to be awesome. It's going to be nice just to go around Mumbai, but I think it's going to be a little bit like Marrakesh, and it's going to be quite condensed. Hawke's Bay in New Zealand, not really seen too much about that, but again, that should be pretty cool. Offer its own different environment. Again, first time I think we've been to New Zealand. Then we're back in the USA at Whittington Creek, I think it is. Apologies for the pronunciation on that. I'm not sure if that's going to be a traditional town or not, but you know, it'd be nice to see that. And then Isles of Sgil or Sgil, I don't know how you pronounce that, which is in the North Sea. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens there. As well as the 2 new locations, the 6 locations, there are going to be 2 additional locations added, I guess with the DLC. And I think you get them depending on the edition that you pre-order. I think you'll get these with that when they are released. And there is a legacy pack as well. So season 1 will include all the features for those as well. So that's pretty cool. I guess the other thing to note is that Hitman 2 is leaving off straight from where the one before Hitman came out, so it's leaving off straight where the ICA have been approached and they're trying to take down this shadow client. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. In my interview that you can also view, which there'll be a little link to it at the end of this video, I did speak to one of the developers or the community manager there, and he was saying that this is going to become the world of Assassination. So I don't think we're going to necessarily see more Hitman separate games, I don't think, or however you buy them. It's all just going to end up coming into this one hub, which is going to be great. So if you want to play Hitman and other levels, other games and stuff in the future, and depending on whether they're bringing in some of the old stuff as well, you're just going to go into the one area, which is going to be fantastic as well. Obviously you've got your Sniper Assassin, so if you've pre-ordered the game or managed to get a code for that, you've got your Sniper Assassin, and that's going to have a online co-op mode as well. There's also the Ghost mode, which is coming. So from what I can see, what happens here is you both go into the world together, kind of separately but together, and it's a race to see who can take out the target first. Next up, we've got the briefcase. So the briefcase is back. It was missing in the previous game, but we have had it in other games where you can conceal weapons and different things in it, as well as your sniper rifle. So we get back to using that sniper rifle more and not having it hanging off your back. So that's going to be great, and it's awesome to have that back. And it's featured quite a bit because the collector's edition comes in a briefcase, so that'll be awesome. A few new weapons as well while we're on the briefcase. You've got the flash grenade, the concussion grenade, and the dart gun, so it'll be interesting to see how you can use those in the various environments and what they do as well. In Hitman, it's always great to see what happens when you use those. So could you throw a concussion grenade or a flash grenade into an area, quickly run through, and everyone's still kind of like, what's going on here? They might get slightly alerted, but you may just be able to run through as long as nobody sees you physically throw it. And get through certain situations, or escape as well. There is a few other little extras that's going to be added in. So there's localized voice acting, so everything's going to be more to the actual local area, languages, accents of the non-playable characters, and each location should have that as well. There are improved mechanics as well. It'd be interesting to get my hands on it a little bit more to find out what these are, but they all vary in size and different things, and basically just to make the game feel a lot more realistic. One of the things that is new is the fact that you can now merge into a crowd, so a little bit like you've probably done in Assassin's Creed games, where you can go to a crowd and you just get that little circle around you and it shows that you're kind of blending in, so that's now part of it. So you can kind of blend in with crowds or hide into crowds, and you can now also do that with flora and foliage as well, which is interesting, which will definitely come into its own in the Columbia level, so you can actually hide in the bushes, wait for someone to come past, and I presume drag them in and hide bodies in that as well. The other big thing as well is mirrors. I don't think this has necessarily been in other games, but it is in this one. So I think you could do stuff with mirrors before. I can't remember. I'll have to go back and play the game. But AI can now detect your reflection in mirrors. So not only are they there, but that's going to add a massive element. So if you're trying to take someone down in a toilet, the Paris level springs to mind for me, because that was lots of mirrors, and like the showbiz element. If someone sees you in the mirror, they're going to instantly see you, so you've got to be very quick in what you're doing. And also picture in picture, which will update you as your mission goes on, as well as the security camera recordings and non-playable character actions. So picture in picture, for anybody that's not seen this in one of the Hitman games before, as you're going around, if someone notices something or you're doing something on a camera, you'll actually get an extra little screen, a little picture in picture come up, and it will show someone seeing something that you've done, finding a body, but also when you're being recorded on camera, it will show you exactly what you're doing, so you kind of get two views of it, which is interesting. It's going to add that extra element as well, just to make it even harder for you all. There's quite a few various animation improvements as well, but there's quite a few to go through. The way he opens doors, he can check his ammo in his weapons now, and there's new and improved animations when wearing various disguises, weapon inspections, animations should I say, when Agent 47 walks with them. And he also continues to hold weapons in his right hand whilst doing certain actions, vaulting and interacting with other options. So he'll continue to hold the weapon out if you've got it out. One of the other extra little things, I guess, on the notes here is that crowbars can no longer be placed in your inventory. So if you have got a crowbar, you need to jimmy open a door or something, you've got to get it, run to where you need to get to undetected, jimmy open a door or whatever you're going to do with the crowbar, and then drop it, hide it, whatever you're going to do, which is very interesting. And also there are going to be different reduced hints and difficulties with the game, so you can actually change the opportunities, mainly for stories and different things, but you can scale the difficulty, which is something that's quite prolific in games these days, allowing you, like Lara Croft is the one that springs to mind, where you can change the level of difficulty on the game and how much hand-holding you get. And then just an extra little side note on that, or while we're here, the NVIDIA RTX is also supported with this game, which will make it look even better if you're playing it on PC, and it'll be interesting to see what level that goes to. A few other extra little bits that we've got as well. So there's going to be escalation contracts. The Blood Money Requiem pack is also part of this, so whether blood money is going to trickle its way into the game, who knows. Holiday themed content, which is awesome. I loved dressing up as Santa and different things as we did in Paris, and there was a few nods to Home Alone there as well, which was fantastic. There's a couple of bits about Season 1, so you've got Season 1 briefcase and Season 1 upgrades, so I presume there's going to be seasons to this, which is where I think technically Hitman 2 is just Hitman, and we're going to get this world of assassination, and they're going to just keep adding and adding and adding to this, which is great. And presumably, obviously, it's going to come at a cost, but it does mean that when you're ready, you can buy Season 2 and get more levels and things, I presume. There'll be new maps for the Ghost mode, which is pretty cool if you've got a friend to play with on that. Predator themed challenge pack, and I hope that does mean the Predator. So hopefully in Colombia and different things, there's going to be some challenges that you can do. Maybe dressed as Predator, being the Predator, or trying to hunt the Predator down, who knows, but that's going to be really interesting. And there's also going to be some new levels for Sniper Assassin. And that's it. That's all the information I can dig up at the moment, obviously without forgetting Sean Bean. He's your first elusive target, and a very high profile celebrity for this that they are pushing it really hard. So it's interesting to see if this is just going to be a one-time target that you're going to take down, or if he's going to crop up more and more, or if it's we want you to be the first elusive target but also help us publicise the event and push the event by having Sean Bean there. Obviously we all know he's renowned for his dying in various films and different things, as Sean Bean does, but he is in the game and he's helping promote it a hell of a lot, and I'm just gutted I've not had a chance to meet him, because that guy is a fucking legend. In my books anyway, and in many other people's books. So anyway, that's it for Hitman 2. Look out for another video on the early release day, which is this Friday coming up, and I'm going to do an unboxing video of what we're going to get in that collector's edition, and look out for lots of footage and different things that I can do, and things that I might be able to help you on, and little tips and tricks to get you started on Hitman 2. So until next time, guys, don't forget to smash a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already doing it, and the notifications and different things, and until next time, I'll see you all on the next video. Ta-ta.